Still wasting 10 minutes writing a 3-line email, rewriting the same sentence 5 times to make it sound just right. In 2025, there's a faster way. I use AI tools like ChatGPT to write emails 10 times faster. Quick drafts, better tone, zero overthinking. In this video, I'll show you exactly how I do it, step by step, so you can stop second guessing and hit send. Let's start with the obvious. You can't ask AI to write an email without telling it what kind of email. That's like asking a chef to make food. What kind? Pasta? Soup? Birthday cake? Same with email. First, ask yourself, what are you actually trying to say? It sounds obvious, but this is where most people mess up. They open ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude and type something vague like "write me an email," hoping for magic. But AI isn't magic, it's logic. You have to give it direction. What's the purpose of the email? Who is it for? And what kind of tone are you aiming for? Friendly? Firm? Formal? That's the difference between getting a stiff, robotic message or something that actually sounds like you. When I use AI, I always start by figuring out the purpose. Nothing fancy, just plain language. Stuff like, I need to follow up after a meeting. I want to ask for a deadline extension, but still sound confident. Or, I need to say sorry, but sound professional. The more context you give, the better the result. And it doesn't matter which AI you're using, whether it's ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, or Microsoft Copilot. They're all smart, but they're not mind readers. They need a clear prompt. That's it. So, before you even start typing, get specific. Know your goal, your audience, and your tone. That's when AI stops being a gimmick and actually starts saving you time. Okay, so now you know what you want, but how do you say it to the AI? This is where most people freeze up. They think you need to sound like a programmer or speaking code. You don't. Just talk like a human. Be clear, be specific, and be honest. Here's the formula I use all the time. Goal plus context plus tone plus any key details. That's it. That's your whole prompt structure. Let me show you what that looks like in real-life scenarios. Now that you know the structure, here's how I use it in real life. Let's say I just had a client meeting and need to send a follow-up. Instead of typing something vague, like "write me a follow-up email," say this instead. I need to send a follow-up email after meeting with a client. We discussed pricing and next steps. Friendly but professional tone. Include what we agreed. Simple, right? You're not trying to impress the AI, you're just giving it a job. Here's another one. Write a professional apology email. I missed a deadline and want to take responsibility without saying defensive. Or cold email to a potential client. I want to offer a demo of our software. Keep it casual but confident. These are the kind of prompts that get results, not because they're long, but because they're clear. Sometimes adding phrases like "sound like a normal person," keep it short, 5 sentences max, use plain language, not salesy, also help give direction. The biggest mistake people make is overloading the prompt with fluff or trying to sound smart. But AI isn't impressed by buzzwords. It just wants clarity. The more direct you are, the better the AI performs. You don't need perfect grammar or bullet points, just a clear idea of what the email should do. And once you've written your prompt, the AI will usually give you a solid first draft. Maybe even something you can send as is, but if not, don't panic. The first draft is never the final one. Even if the AI gives you a solid draft, don't just copy-paste it. Think of it as a rough sketch, helpful, but not quite you yet. So, here's what I do to clean it up fast. First, cut anything robotic. Stuff like, "I hope this finds you well." Delete it. It's not how real people talk. You don't actually talk like that. And most of those overly formal phrases, they're just empty filler. Next, add a little bit of you. That could simply mean swapping a word here and there, tweaking the greeting, or signing off the way you normally would. Even 1 or 2 small changes can make a big difference. After that, simplify. AI can over-explain or use 10 words where 5 will do. So, tighten it up, trim the fluff, Aim for clarity over complexity. You want your message to sound sharp and easy to read, not like a legal document. Finally, give it one last scan. Read it back and ask, does this sound like something I'd actually say out loud? If yes, hit send. If not, tweak and ask the AI to revise. Try prompts like, make this sound more casual, add more confidence, keep this under 100 words. Remember, AI is a partner, not final authority. Use it, but make it yours. And once you've done this a few times, it gets fast. Writing feels less like a chore and more like a shortcut to getting things done. People always ask, what's the best AI tool for writing emails? Truth is, there's no perfect one. It's less about the tool, more about how you use it. That said, they're not all built the same. Each tool has its quirks, its strengths, its sweet spot. So, if you're wondering what's out there, let's break it down. First up, ChatGPT. This one's the go-to for a reason. It's fast and surprisingly good at sounding like you. Whether you need a quick rewrite, a snappy summary, or a full email drafted in your tone, it's got you. If you're only going to use one tool, start here. Next, Claude. Think of Claude as the chill, thoughtful cousin. It's polite, consistent, and has a steady tone. Want something calm, polished, and human-sounding? Claude nails it. Great for longer, more structured emails. Then there's Gemini. This one's Google's baby. If you're deep in the Google world, think Gmail, Calendar, Docs. This one fits right in. It fits right into Gmail and Docs, and it's improving fast, though sometimes still polishing its tone. And finally, Copilot from Microsoft. This one lives inside Outlook and Word, so if your work runs on Microsoft 365, it's super convenient. It's more task-focused than creative, but if you need speed and clarity for business emails, it's a solid choice. Bottom line, each tool has its strengths, but the real secret, it isn't which one you use, it's how you use it. A bad prompt in a great app is still going to give you a mess, but a strong, clear prompt in any tool, that's where the magic happens. So, don't stress about picking the right one. Just remember, avoid pasting sensitive or private info into any AI tool unless you're sure how your data is handled. Okay, all that theory is great, but how does this actually play out in real life? Let me show you. Let's say I missed a meeting with a client this morning. Not ideal. I need to write a quick apology, stay professional, but still sound like a real person. No corporate robot vibes. I open AI and type this. Write a short, professional apology email to a client. I missed our call this morning because I was double booked. I want to take responsibility without sounding too dramatic. Keep the tone respectful, honest, and calm. Simple, clear, I don't over-explain, I just describe the situation and the tone I want. Here's what the AI gives me first try. Hi, client's name. I'm sorry I missed our scheduled call this morning. I had a scheduling conflict on my end and completely take responsibility for the mix-up. I value our time and would appreciate the chance to reschedule at your convenience. Looking forward to reconnecting soon. Best, your name. Now, that's decent, but I want to sound more like me. So, I tweak a few things. I change I had a scheduling conflict to I was double booked, which is more honest and less robotic. I soften completely take responsibility to just wanted to own that, which feels more natural. Here's my version after edits. Hey, client's name. I'm really sorry for missing our call this morning. I was double booked and didn't catch the overlap in time. Totally my fault. I'd love to find another time that works for you. Let me know what's easiest on your end. Best, your name. Now it sounds like a real person. Still professional, just more human. Took me under a minute to tweak. No overthinking, no blank screen panic. That's the trick. AI doesn't replace your voice, it helps you find it faster. I've used it for thank yous, follow-ups, even rejections, clear prompt, quick tweak, save, reuse. Inbox stress? Gone. You write faster, sound better, and stay you. So, that's how I write emails 10 times faster with AI. Now you've seen how I do it, time to test it yourself. Pick a few real emails you've been avoiding, try the prompt style, play with the wording, see what feels right. If this helped, give it a like, and drop a comment with your favorite prompt or AI tool. I read them all. And if you want more practical AI walkthroughs like this one, hit subscribe. I've got more coming that'll save you time, make you sound sharper, and take the stress out of writing. Catch you in the next one.